Today I'm going to teach you 8 tips and tricks so that you can learn how to make better cookies. But first, welcome to Bakes and Blenders. I'm Colleen. If you're passionate about baking, I'd love for you to subscribe and click that bell so you never miss a video. Well, let's dive into those tips. To get perfectly shaped drop cookies, use a scoop to portion out your dough. An ice cream scoop will work great, but they also make scoops specifically for cookie dough. I love using a number 20 Vollrath scoop for my large cookies, and then I have a smaller Wilton scoop that's about a heaping tablespoonful, and I use those for my small cookies. This will make portioning dough so much easier, and your cookies will all be beautiful. If your cookies have large chunks of chocolate, dried fruit, or any other ingredients, use extra bits of those chunky ingredients and put them on top of your scooped cookie dough. Not only will this make your cookies look beautiful, it'll show everyone exactly what flavor of cookie they're getting. Chilling or freezing your cookie dough is a great way to prevent your cookies from spreading too much in the oven. This is a great tip if you love a nice, thick cookie. Speaking of freezing, you can easily portion out your cookie dough, top it with any extra ingredients, and then freeze your cookie balls for later. Keep them in an airtight container, or I like to use freezer Ziploc bags. Whenever you're ready, you can take out a cookie, bake it, and you'll have a fresh, hot, gooey cookie. Now, when you're baking frozen cookies, you do have to drop your temperature and increase the bake time a little bit so that they have enough time to cook all the way through. Use parchment paper or silicone baking mats for easy release from the baking sheet. You don't want to grease the pan. That will cause your cookies to spread too much, and it could make the bottoms a little too crispy. Take your cookies out of the oven when they are lightly golden brown around the edges. The centers might still look a little gooey, but they'll firm up as they cool. Overbaked cookies are a real bummer. After you use a baking sheet to bake some cookies, give that sheet time to cool down before you use it again to bake another round of cookies. Using a hot cookie sheet could cause your cookies to spread too much or bake slightly differently. Now, disclaimer, there are some bakers that like to bake their frozen cookie dough on a hot baking sheet to get a nice crispy bottom. Personally, I never do this, but that is an option. If you bake more cookies than you can eat in one day, no worries. Save them in an airtight container. When you're ready to eat them again, reheat them in the microwave for about 5 to 10 seconds, or in the oven, preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 3 to 5 minutes. This way you get a nice gooey center as if it were a fresh cookie. I hope these tips and tricks help you to make better cookies. Which tip was your favorite? Tell me in a comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Happy baking!